international financial and trade institutions that have shaped the globalization process. What is globalization? Globalization refers to the increasing movement of goods, services, and capital across national borders. Globalization is a process that is an ongoing series of interrelated events. Globalization is a term used to describe how trade and technology have made the world into a more connected and interdependent place. Globalization also captures in its scope the economic and social changes that have come about as a result. Globalization is the spread of products, technology, information, and jobs across national borders and cultures. In economic terms, it describes an interdependence of nations around the globe fostered through free trade. The global marketplace. The Cambridge Business English Dictionary describes the global marketplace as all the customers or possible customers for a product or service in all areas of the world considered together. In other words, it's the sum of all the people in the world who want or might want your products. How do you remain competitive in the business environment? You must operate on a global scale. Engaging the global marketplace helps companies accelerate growth and take advantage of an array of opportunities, including access to a new consumer base. Gaining access to a new consumer base helps companies establish new revenue streams and gain a competitive edge against competitors. What is the importance of international financial institutions? In many parts of the world, international financial institutions play a major role in the social and economic development programs of nations with developing or transitional economies. This role includes advising on development projects, funding them, and assisting in their implementation. IFIs have made very significant progress in how they procure goods and services. The institutions now use similar policies and procedures, while some approaches may vary at each individual institution. Take a look at the world's top 10 non-financial multinational enterprises. They are Royal Dutch Shell, Toyota Motor, BP, Total, Anheuser-Busch, Volkswagen Group, Chevron, General Electric, ExxonMobil Corporation, and SoftBank Corp. Who sets the rules for international commerce? By setting the rules by which international commerce is transacted. These institutions increasingly determine who wins and who loses in the global economy. World Bank. Take a look at some of the details regarding World Bank. International Monetary Fund. Also, the World Trade Organization sets the rules for international commerce. And take a look at the details regarding this organization. Take your time and familiarize yourself with the benefits and costs of globalization. They are very important. How has globalization impacted economic growth? Take a look at this diagram and you will see. Globalization is here to stay. The goal of globalization is to improve the economies around the world while also making the markets more efficient and competitive. The increased competition helps to inspire the advancements and innovations of technology. Costs and prices are reduced in the long run on a major scale as well. Globalization spreads democracy and helps to reduce military conflict. There are also costs to globalization such as job insecurity and weakened environmental and labor standards. Globalization is here to stay, and it is important that progression continues with the least amount of damage to society as possible.